By the end of this video, you're going to know how to use the Organizational Info tab in ARIVE's company settings. Let's get started. You're going to see right up at the top of the Organizational Info tab, it has a section called Organizational Info. These fields regarding your company's name, location, and contact information are going to get used across many different areas and documents. So it's important to get these right up at the beginning. Moving over to the right, you're going to notice that there's two logos it asks you to update. One for the point of sale, or POS. This is the logo that's going to show up on the borrower portal. And then one for the LOS/Realtor. This is the logo you are going to see in your system, in the URL that ends in .myarive.com. It's also the logo that will show up in the Realtor portal. It's nice to make these logos different, so when you're troubleshooting with users, you have an easy visual question to ask them to determine if they're even in the right place to start with. DBA branding configuration is something only to use if it's absolutely necessary. This changes on what name is going to show up where, depending on particular branches and other settings. If you have questions about how to implement DBA, I recommend reaching out to ARIVE support directly. Below that is Layout Color. Layout Color is another section where I recommend that you make your choice carefully. Now, this isn't necessarily available in all editions, but if you do have the option with your license of picking Layout Color, you want to make sure that the layout color you pick for your LOS is different than the layout color you use for your POS. A common issue that happens with borrowers sometimes is they end up at an LOS login page instead of the point of sale login page. And another easy way to determine if your borrower is in the right place is to ask them what color things are. This button will be used in the login button. A common support question I like to use to determine, hey, is the borrower even in the right place? Moving down, you have your domain settings. Now, less is more when it comes to domain settings. URLs can be extremely long, and you're going to notice this URL pops up a lot of places, especially when you start sending or making links to individual files or individual tabs. Keep in mind, it does have to be unique, so some of the more common ones you might think of might already be taken. But it's nice to have one that is easy to guess or to write manually when you're directing users to it the first time. As you look over at the remaining fields, you're going to notice a lot of common stuff. Business hours, your ARIVE's participation number and ID, as well as some information for non-Del files and an org ID tied to that. Important again that all of that's correct, as that flows into various disclosure forms that get generated and other reporting that's going to happen in your backend. If this video was useful to you, make sure to like and subscribe down below. If you're looking for more information on how to use your ARIVE admin portal, keep playing along this playlist.